Options marked. Bag of coins will open the shop panel. Oh, right, yes. Pretty busy place. Let's go through the options, look at the shop, and then we'll look for yen.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Is there a contract on the Griffin?
There a contract on that Griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Okay. Show me what you've got.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Buy and sell items using the shop panel. Double click on an item to purchase it. Press escape to close. Right. We've got crafting stuff, which I probably don't want to get rid of. Oh, crafting and alchemy. Quest items, other. Food and drink. Roach. Woven out. Temporary lowers the required level of all items by 2. Ooh. And I can't sell that. And I've got a weapon. Torch. Gwent. What on earth is Gwent? I assume it's a card game. Blue Stripes Commando. Crinford Remus. Neutral, Northern Realms. I have no idea what any of this stuff is. Alkahest, homemade pepper vodka. Dwarven spirit. Oh, so you need alcohol again. Okay. I did quite like that fact in the first game, where you couldn't just mix random things together. Essentially, there had to be some kind of. Change the description size. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what I need from this. I don't know if I'm... Dumplings. So I think I will just... escape, because I don't understand any of that. We're looking for a woman.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Cool. Any conversations? Anything marked? Okay, marked with the cross. Thanks for everything. Ends it.
Thanks. For everything.
Actually, I probably could have bought an awful lot of stuff if it was on the house.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
It's a bit late for that, innit?
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Oops, no.
Drommel,
Other way around.
Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Passing out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
Seems a little... We've walked in and immediately people have been like... "Rah, rah, rah, rah." I think they know we're here. I think we've been
I'm looking
noticed.
for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Options marked with the Akshi sign mean you're using Akshi. To charm also... I can't... No, if memory serves, that only works on one person at a time. So I can't use that.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here'll talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
I think if I try it, I'll probably end up in a fight. Let's give it a go, because it might be that they've tweaked it.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind.
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Okay, so so I can only affect one person, so if there's multiple people, we're going to end up in trouble. Cat!
Once, there are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
I'll talk to this fellow first. Go on to Odin.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Okay, I'll have a drink.
Fine, I'll have a drink.
He's ordered
Can
them.
we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
New item received Nilfgaardian lemon. How do you know her?
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Oh my goodness, he's a fanboy. So you know who I am?
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
And who might you be?
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Odin, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
One of Flash's enemies. No, wait, that was Mirror Master. Never mind. Where's Yen?
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Is it? I don't know. I think we'll say yes, because he sounds like a romantic guy who likes the ballads. So,
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
we'll do then.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Wait, did you just disappear? No, I want to talk to these people.
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
1530s for Copernicus. No, later than that. 60s? I'm pulling random numbers out of thin air. I know it's the 16th century. And then 40 years after he died, he was condemned by a cardinal who was another astronomer whose work was based on the terracentric model, which was why he condemned it. Right, because it was the heliocentric model which disproved all his arguments, and therefore, no, that's definitely wrong. It's not me that's wrong. Horsewoman of War, I guess it's because she's a harbinger of war and death, because she rides around where there's battlefields.
Horsewoman of War. What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Has war made it to Novigrad yet?
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
Mm-hmm. The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Yet. And why are you here, then?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Wait, I'm deciding whether this... I'm worried. I'm worried because it might be that I get him killed in the bottom option. He goes to war, writes about it, ends up dead. Possibly send him back to Novigrad, gets horribly butchered by just random thugs in a mugging. Well, if you wish to, write about the war, but what it's really like.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Well, farewell.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are
Boo.
quite simple. Come, let's play.
Boo. Option marked with cards will be in a game of Gwent. Okay. Right, well, let's give it a go. I like me a card game. And a board game.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
I may have mentioned it in other videos, but I have been tempted to try to do some board games. Try and do some videos of board games. That's a thought. Do I want to begin the tutorial? Yes. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals and the cards are their forces. You will go first. Okay. To begin, draw 10, so will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use them wisely. Sabrina Glefisig. Does everyone die? Right, so... Biting Frost, that seems like a very... These seem like events. Redanian Foot Soldier, Kidwani Siege Expert. And Sabrina Glevisig, who we haven't met, but we've seen. Sheldon Skaggs, we've met. Siegfried Dale, yay, we've met. Kira Metz, I don't think we've met. Death Mold, we have met, I think, but not as much as if we picked Roach. Oh, this is a unit strength. When placed on the battlefield, the value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. And then it's where they go. This unit is the unit's combat row. The icon indicates the row where they will be placed. Some units have special abilities. The Kedweni Siege Expert special ability is Morale Boost, which grants +1 strength to all units in the same row. So he's 1 plus however many Siege Experts you've got. Weather cards, they reduce strength of all cards of a given type. So the frost affects military, melee, wind affects ranged, which makes sense, and rain affects siege engines. At the start of engine, you can select 2 cards to discard and draw. Let's skip that for now and go straight to play. Okay. Right. Here is the battlefield. This is your side. This is your opponent's battlefield. During each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. I assume that's a full test. Leader grants you a special ability which can only be used once during a battle. Trigger the ability at any point by pressing X. Press Enter to select a card from your hand. Press Enter again to place it in the battlefield. What do I do? What's my effect? Pick an impenetrable fog card from your deck and play it instantly. No, I didn't want to do that. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. 3 at range. The number on the left, by the way, can show you the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength of that row. Both values are updated when a card is played. At the end of the round, play with the highest total strength wins. Okay. During your turn, you can pass by holding down space. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round, but your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes. You can pass when you're confident you can win with the units you already have in play, or to let your opponent win, save your cards to the next round. A round ends once both players have passed. The players then compare the total strength of their units. All cards on the battlefield then discarded and both down to 0.